my God. It was so beautiful out there. It's about 6 a.m. and I'm headed off to go to Killarney. I am so tired right now, but I'm also really excited. This is take 2 on paddling. My first trip to Algonquin. It did not go so well due to the weather and inexperience, but I'm hoping this time is going to be so much better. The weather should be nicer, except for smoke from forest fires, but I'm crossing my fingers that the wind changes in my favor. I hope I have a really good time. Maybe I'll film it. Maybe you're watching that. We'll see. Wish me luck. Arrived at Killarney. I just stopped at Killarney Outfitters to get my paddle. Now I'm gonna go get my permit and then we'll get on the water. This is my rental from Killarney Outfitters, and it's a 14/8 Swift pack canoe, and I am so excited. I just need to go get one more load of stuff, it's so light. I can pick it up with like one hand. I'm so excited. All packed up and ready to go. So I'm here paddling on George Lake. I'm in Killarney for only 2 nights. So the first night I booked something really close by, close to the put-in, site 3 on George Lake. And then tomorrow night I'm heading up to Killarney Lake. So just 2 short portages to get there. And the weather is absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited to be here. I don't have a great stand for my camera though, so I think if I try and video what I'm looking at here, you're just gonna see my bag. I wish I could see the sky. It should be a beautiful blue sky, but there's forest fires somewhere out there. Northern Ontario, Manitoba, and all the way to the west. So we've got smoky skies. I think my campsite is somewhere over there. Well, we've arrived at our home for the night. I've pulled the boat up and my stuff is there, and then here is my site. There's a nice little table situation here. The fire pit needs some love, and unfortunately whoever camped here last left their fire burning. You can actually still see smoke coming off of that, and it's hot. So that's super irresponsible. Please put your fires out before you leave your campsite. But the view is really great. So there's that. Hooray! I'm here. I'm gonna eat my bugs. I'm gonna go set up my shelter. And then maybe go for another paddle. So somewhere in here, we'll probably put my tent right here. I am all set up here. So I thought I might go for a quick little paddle. I'm so tired. I really wish that I had a hammock to sleep in. I tried to take a nap. I'm just laying here listening to the sounds of the trees and the birds, and there's a squirrel that keeps chattering, and all the black flies inside, like in between my tent fly and the tent mesh. Sounds like it's raining because I'm hearing the tick 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 of all these little stupid flies. So I guess now it's time to put more clothes back on and go out there and make dinner. I don't want to get up. It's nice in here. Okay, so I have emerged from my tent and there's a lot of black flies out here. So fashion tonight is bug suit. I'm trying to make dinner. So my favorite dinner I have with me tonight is, as in I have my favorite dinner with me tonight, which is a cashew coconut thingy. And it's really delicious. And I'm gonna make that in my pot now. About 10 minutes. Just gonna check to see if it's done. It looks pretty done. I would normally taste it, but I have a bug net over my head, so I guess I'll have to brave the bugs for just a second. Bug. Noodles are done. So just gonna take the seasoning, which is peanut butter, powdered peanut butter, coconut milk, tajin, cumin. I think that's about it. So we put all that in there. Oh, and apparently the bottle itself. And stir it up. Oh my gosh, the bugs are so bad. I'm gonna have to eat this like inside my bug suit. Ah! Okay, gotta zip up again. Oh my god. Oh! Whoa! Wow, I made a fire. I feel very accomplished. I don't know how long this will last for. I don't have a ton of wood. One big log. But yay, a fire. Maybe it'll make some of these bugs go away. Hooray me. Well, so far it's not really doing anything for the bugs. In fact, I feel like there's more bugs than there was before. So, ooh. I think I put too much. I put too much on. Oh, I think I smothered my fire. Blah, blah, blah. It's really bad. I don't know if it's worth it to be out here. I might go back into the shelter. I put up the bug shelter really fast. It's not well done, but it's up. And there's slightly less bugs in there than there are out here. Well, the smoke seems to have helped a little bit. There's the bug shelter behind me. Ooh, there it is. But now that the fire's going, it's actually a lot less bugs. I wish I had more wood. It's the next morning. I didn't film last night. I guess I should have. I did not film the black fly massacre that took place in my tent. The black flies were really, really, really bad yesterday. I even thought maybe I should just go home. They were just swarming. I think I was surrounded by like 1,000 of them when I got in my tent. So they were like I couldn't avoid getting them in my tent, and they were everywhere. I spent an hour murdering black flies. Just spoosh, 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 smoosh. I took my headlamp and focused it like on one part of the floor of my tent, and as they landed, I just smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. There's like a black fly corner of death where I've like shoved them all over with a spare scarf. It was really gross, and I got some in my shirt yesterday when I had my bug net unzipped to eat or drink or whatever. Apparently one or two got in my shirt, so my chest is covered in bug bites. It's really gross. I'm not going to show you, but it was really disheartening, and it looks really, really nasty. And I don't really know a lot about black flies because this is actually the first time I've experienced black flies, which is weird because I've been camping a lot. I've never experienced them like this before. It's usually mosquitoes that I'm dealing with. So I don't really even know if these bites are gonna start itching, but they're pretty scary looking because, you know, black flies take like a chunk out of you, and like I have all these red marks all over my belly and in my belly button and one on my eye up here. It's gross and kind of scary. And last night, after I just massacred all these bugs, I heard something outside crawling around my tent. And I'm still new at this. I can't tell the difference between like the snuffle and rustle of what animal is what animal. So I'm like in my tent like freaking out, and it did not occur to me to film any of this. And eventually I like grab my knife and my bear spray, and I'm clapping my hands. I'm yelling, "Hey bear! Hey bear!" And I'm freaking out, and I'm hitting my tent, and I'm like clapping and then making noise, and it's still there, and I hear snuffling and rustling, and I'm like, okay, I can't sleep like this. I can't. I gotta do something. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna face down the bear? And of course, I've experienced camping enough to know that it's probably not a bear. Probably not a bear. But I didn't know what it was. I had to know. So and selfishly, I was like, shit, I just finished killing 1 million black flies. If I go out of my tent, I'm gonna have to kill another 1 million who follow me back in my tent. Well, anyway, I got out and I faced down the bear. That was not a bear. It was a raccoon. It was a really fat, stupid raccoon that I threw a rock at to make go away because it wouldn't go. And then I crawled back in my tent and somehow managed to not bring in another 1,000 black flies, only a few more. And I stuck in my earplugs and I went to sleep. But definitely not the peaceful evening I was hoping for. Let's hope the morning is a little better. This froggy guy keeps coming back. He got scared and hopped away, and then he hopped back. Hello, dude. What you doing? I gotta get dressed. Okay, see you later. Alright, well, I've got the canoe loaded and I'm ready to go. So we're heading over to Killarney Lake. So I have a 50-meter liftover portage at a small falls or dam. And then I have about a 450-meter portage into Killarney Lake. So, looks like a nice day. It's kind of hazy because of the forest fires, but it's a high of 25. Are you enjoying my bug fashion here? Yes, look great. I have been eaten alive. I've noticed there's 2 more bug bites here. I almost gave up, but I'm gonna press on because I really want to go see what Killarney Lake looks like. Wish me luck. All right, I've landed at my first portage and I made some friends. 80 meters into free land. It's really beautiful. Look at this. Here is our home for the night. So here's my second campsite. I've parked my canoe over there, although I do believe this is the actual landing, but it's a bit rocky. There's the view from the landing, which is quite nice, except I can't really see it from further up the campsite. Anyway, so turning around, looking up that hill, I've put my tent here. This campsite is meh, it's okay. It's not great. There's nowhere to put my stuff. There's no nails or table or like, I think it's really fun when there's a little, shelf kitchen area. So my stuff's just on the ground here. And then up here is the fire pit. Or do we call it a fire pit? I don't know. I'm on a bit of a peninsula, so there's a nice view on the other side as well. OSA Lake is that way, and that way is north on Killarney Lake. So we've got an abandoned fire pit here, and then here's the current fire pit. The view here is nice, although I didn't feel like setting my camp up here. I mean, there's no flat spot here at all. So the fire pit is quite a bit a ways from where I set up my tent. But I think I'll spend most of my time down there. I'm only here one night. So I might have a fire. I might not. But I liked the view from down there, and that's where all the flat area was. So that's my site, Site 21 on Killarney Lake in Killarney Provincial Park. The spot at least has a little bit of a breeze now and then, which is great because when it's windy, the bugs are blown away. I almost went home because of the bugs, but I just wanted to know that I could do this. I can do this! Check out this view. my first successful fire where I just lit one thing one time and poof, there it goes. And that's the view. Not bad. Except for the millions and millions of black flies. Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. and I'm up. It's time to get ready to go. I just woke up. You gotta see the view from my tent. Pink. Just a haze of pink. I wish I could capture how red that sun is. It just doesn't come out on, it just doesn't translate. But you can see the reflection in the water, how pink that is. That sun is red. It's really hard not to just look straight at it. Still wish I could see the real sunrise. But that's something. Almost done packing up. So beautiful out here. But I'm wondering if I can capture the flies. Can you see all the black flies? You see them swarming all around my bag? Yeah, that's been the past 2 days, 24/7. Okay, well that's a lie. They seem to go away at night for a few hours. But as soon as the sun hits in the morning, they're there. So beautiful. This is what the 400-meter portage goes around. I'm on my final lake. We're heading down George Lake. The last one before I get to my car. I'm kind of sad to be going home. I've had 3 nights of quiet. You know, I'm always chasing quiet. 3 days of nature and birds and the wind and being startled by like weird rustling sounds. I saw a porcupine on the portage today. It was huge. That thing was bigger than a beaver. Yeah, it's been really nice to get away from all the beeping and the grinding and the construction and the sirens and the helicopters and everything that is in a city. The water is still calm and the sun is out. And if it wasn't for these horrible black flies, I would want to stay here. But it's time to go. And we're back. Oh, I'm finally back in my car. And I was just so, the relief to take off the hat and the buff and the bug jacket and just like shake out my hair. Oh my God. It was so beautiful out there. But sitting in my car, which has been in the shade and it's cool and there's no bugs in here and I can put my hair down and I'm like, oh, that is joy. That's pure bliss after enduring thousands and thousands of black flies, which have left their mark on me. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black fly bites on my face. And down here, I haven't counted yet, but I think there's at least a dozen. I've had a really great time, but I don't know if I'm going to come back to Killarney in June. Thanks for watching.